The reason why Lagos is called Nigeria's tech capital and why Lagos is still Nigeria's or Africa's commercial hub. A lot of things happened after the EndSARS protest that rocked the economy of Lagos, and a lot of businesses were affected, even the tech businesses as well. According to records, there was a lot of improvement in tech businesses that were software, but those that were dealing with hardwares, we didn't really know how they did. So I'm visiting Computer Village. Computer Village is your one-stop shop for anything tech hardware in Lagos State. There are a lot of people that come from even outside outside Lagos rather, to get their tech equipment, cameras, phones, camera equipment, tripod.
We were curious to find out how COVID-19 affected tech businesses and how they're catching up after the global lockdown.
Of course, a lot of brands shut down, so it automatically affects we that are consultants for those brands. You understand? So, and then majorly we have to work remotely. So, and then it really affected having one-on-one communications with the brands themselves. So that's basically. But now that the restrictions have been reduced, so it makes business starting to come up again like before.
So COVID-19 affected tech business positively and negatively. Negatively in terms of exchange rate, and also at a particular time demand for products. But apart from that, you know, that it affected it positively in the sense that many people now switch to technology-based service and solution for their work. For instance, we had increase in demand for systems and hardwares that people are now using to do virtual meetings, Zoom. There was serious increase in streaming, which most media houses, churches were now using to do their work at that particular period.
COVID-19 really affected us, even in business. The period where they were using a day on, a day off, we all feel bad, and the market was not that moving. So it really affects us in business. It really affects us.
But the negative part of it is that delivering the products and solution was costing us that bring the hardware for those things more money. It was affecting the profit we made because we had to spend more money to get those things here. And another thing, the government policy in Nigeria was not helping us in the sense that government restriction to foreign exchange and some of the policies they were doing, they were not favorable to retailers.
As a lady, how do you feel in this business that you have mostly men in this kind of business and in a place like Computer Village that is very rough and Lagos like that?
I'm coping with them. They even like coaching me to be more stronger.
When you arrive Computer Village, one of the things that you find are advertisement of some of the major tech brands in Africa, or that are really investing in the African market, from phones to cameras to all other accessories in that space. Techno, Infinix, Canon, Apple. Just as you have the American dream, there's something called the Lagos dream as well. There are lots of young people in this town that see themselves as hustlers, for lack of better word. Like they need to work hard to make ends meet. You might not be able to run like 2-3 jobs because the city is not designed, or the city would not permit you to commute as easily as you want. But people do multiple things, various kind of businesses. They selling like almost everything. So one person sells different things. So there's a lot of hustling that happens, and people do a lot to make ends meet. cost of living is quite very high, especially for low and medium income earners. Quite very high. Cost of housing is on the increase. Like that's one of the areas where Lagosians spend their money on housing and commuting, which is quite very serious. So if you work in Lagos and earn, let's say, about 100,000 naira, which is a little higher than $200, you can't live in a house that is comfortable. I mean, you would have to live in houses that are rather not befitting. How do you improve your finances, your income?
If you live in Lagos, you cannot be doing one business. You have to be smart. You have to have a side hustle, and you have to have your core business. Basically, the authorized system for God blessing anybody is to make sales. So you have to be selling something. That's the idea. You have to find something to sell. So that's basically it. So I have ways. I sell stuff, and then I also help people procure stuff. So then based on my technical inclination, so a lot of people trust my judgment. That's how I make it.
Commuting is quite expensive. Taking a cab in this place for maybe a distance of 2-3 kilometers, you should, depends on the traffic though, but I mean like 2,000 naira or 3,000 naira, depends on the time of the day. Traffic is usually very high in the morning when people are going to work, and very very high when people are coming back in the evening, like say from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m.